Welcome to Mods of the Week. In this section, I'll be sharing what I believe are the best mods released recently or those updated to the latest versions of Minecraft. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. Zombie Survival mod cranks up the difficulty, turning nighttime into a real test of survival. Making it through the night is no longer easy. New types of zombies have been introduced, each bringing its own unique threat. As night falls, you'll be thrown into intense battles against the spreading infection. These zombies have a wider detection range and appear in larger numbers, quickly surrounding you. Each variant has special abilities, from explosive attacks to powerful mace-like strikes. And it only gets harder. As days pass, the danger increases. Every night is tougher than the last, with stronger and more aggressive enemies joining the assault. By the 10th night, you'll face the ultimate challenge, the mutant zombie boss, a massive creature with devastating attacks, capable of smashing through anything with its giant fists. To stand a chance, you'll need to arm yourself with the best weapons and armor you can find. This boss doesn't leave room for mistakes. Thankfully, the mod also adds new equipment and even an automated turret that targets all nearby zombies. It's great for base defense, but don't count on it lasting forever, as it's not very durable. You've got 10 days to prepare, if you can survive that long. Printa's arsenal adds a powerful new enemy lurking in the Soul Sand Valleys. A terrifying suit of living armor with a flaming head and a colossal sword. Known as the Soul Knight, this foe acts as a mini-boss. While not the strongest enemy in the game, it's still a serious threat. Each of its attacks can set you on fire. Defeating the Soul Knight rewards you with a unique ore, which can be used to craft its signature weapon, an enormous sword fully compatible with better combat. This weapon comes with a special ability. While you're on fire, you can unleash a fiery beam that scorches enemies on contact. The mod is still in active development and promises even more content. As a teaser, 2 new additions have been included, a massive spear and a werewolf. These aren't yet available in survival mode, as their animations are still in progress. The spear, however, introduces a new mechanic. It can be charged during attacks, and once activated, it evolves, offering deeper and more dynamic combat. With Ossukage, a mysterious new structure awaits you in the overworld, the crumbling ruins of what seems to have once been a castle or ancient church. This tall, multi-level building is made up of winding hallways filled with mob spawners and loot chests packed with valuable rewards. Inside, you'll find vanilla gear enhanced with rare, custom enchantments. Exploring the structure during the day is a smart move. Fewer enemies will stand in your way as you climb to the top. At the summit, you'll find something unusual, a summoning block that can be activated with a nether star. Doing so unleashes Ossukage, a boss that may look unassuming at first, a skeleton in black robes wielding a sword, but don't let his appearance fool you. He boasts smooth, dynamic combat animations and a wide range of deadly abilities. Fast, agile, and relentless, he's a serious threat. The fight has 2 phases. In the second, Ossukage summons a wave of undead allies and becomes far more aggressive and precise. If you manage to defeat him, you might be rewarded with his sword, a powerful weapon designed for advanced combat scenarios. Sabers and Bosses introduces new structures scattered across Minecraft's dimensions. Within them, you'll find various bosses, some freely roaming, others lying dormant, waiting for a brave player to wake them. Of all the mods on this list, I'd say this one is the weakest in terms of boss battles. The difficulty mostly comes from the constant spawning of secondary enemies. Rather than offering a tough, strategic fight, the experience often feels overwhelming due to the sheer number of mobs attacking at once, which, personally, I find more frustrating than fun. That said, the mod still has some strong points. The enemy designs, while relatively simple, are stylish and full of personality. And overall, the content is well executed. A highlight is the swords you earn as rewards. They come with useful combat bonuses and provide a real incentive to take on the challenges the mod throws at you. Soul of Cinder Boss Standalone is arguably the best mod on this list. The boss is found within a custom structure, and both its animations and abilities are impressively polished. But instead of describing it, I'll let you experience the level of quality for yourself. Legionary is a mod that expands on piglin-related content, starting with a new item, a special bone found in bastion chests. This bone can be used to craft a new sword, which even some piglins may wield. Another exciting addition is a new blackstone structure in the Nether. Inside, you'll find new lamps crafted from gold. At the center of this structure stands a massive piglin statue made entirely of blackstone. To awaken it, you'll need to use a netherite pickaxe. This boss, inspired by the Minecraft movie, is incredibly powerful. Each strike can send you flying, and it comes with special abilities. It fires explosive fireballs from the cannon in its right hand and launches spinning blades from a backpack on its back, dealing damage on impact. Defeating it won't be easy, but the rewards are well worth the challenge. Upon victory, you'll receive golden apples, both regular and enchanted, and a new material capable of igniting an eternal flame, which can only be extinguished by your own hands. ANARCHY is a mod that adds several mini-bosses to the game. These bosses appear at night in their petrified state, but can be awakened if you attack them. Designed to complement other RPG mods like Wizard, Archery, and others in the same category, it offers an even richer experience. Each boss comes with unique and specialized abilities, from mages who unleash devastating ranged attacks to warriors skilled in brutal close combat. Even with all the mods in play and their respective advantages, every battle will be a true test of survival. Prepare wisely or face the consequences. This mod promises hours of intense battles that will put your skills to the ultimate test. Defeat these mini-bosses and you'll earn a special item that allows you to summon the true final enemy, Magus, a powerful sorcerer with an arsenal of devastating abilities. His speed makes dodging his attacks incredibly challenging. Only the bravest will stand a chance. Desert Scourge introduces a wild and thrilling new threat to Minecraft's deserts, tornadoes. These powerful forces of nature can toss you into the air, causing a deadly fall if you're not careful. But tornadoes aren't just dangerous, they can also be useful. By using a bundle, you can capture one and harness its momentum to perform evasive maneuvers, dodging attacks with style. But that's not all. If you use a horn and right-click on a tornado, you can summon a fearsome creature, a colossal deep-dwelling worm. This boss bursts from the ground to strike at its prey, making it a real challenge to predict and avoid its charges. Each time it surfaces, you'll have only a few seconds to counterattack and weaken it, though defeating it won't be easy. As a reward for your bravery, you'll receive a special necklace. While it's in your inventory, you'll be immune to fall damage, making it an invaluable item for vertical exploration and combat in dangerous terrain. Creaking Forest could be seen as a port of the Pale Gardens, adapted for version 1.20.1, but it goes much further. In this dim, colorless biome, the creaking can appear at night, an eerie entity immune to direct damage. However, when struck, its heart's location is revealed, which can only be collected using an axe with Silk Touch. While rooted in future versions, this mod doesn't just replicate content, it expands upon it. It introduces new creaking variants of various sizes and an awe-inspiring structure hidden deep within the biome, a massive ancient tree trunk. In this structure, you can activate a portal by placing creaking hearts at each of its corners. Doing so opens a gateway to a new dark dimension, tainted by negative effects like pollution. What truly makes this new world dangerous, however, are its inhabitants. Along with the familiar Creakings, you'll encounter amber dragonflies and, most notably, the Creakings, colossal enemies roaming the dimension. While they currently only induce blindness as you approach, their sheer size and presence demand respect. To escape this dimension, you must find another enormous tree trunk structure. Inside, you'll navigate a labyrinth containing several special rooms, where the final boss fight will unfold. This enemy is incredibly powerful, brutally capable of cornering you without mercy. Its most disorienting attack combines nausea with a blurry screen, creating an almost indescribable sensation. To harm it, you'll need to strike the hidden hearts on its back. Once defeated, the portal to the overworld will open, allowing you to finally escape this living nightmare. Once again, I'm bending the rules a bit by including Sneak's AI mobs in the last spot, as it's not technically a boss-focused mod. However, it introduces such fascinating creatures that they're worth mentioning. In the lush caves, you can find Lumishade, a creature clearly inspired by the glare. It's neutral by nature but will attack if it feels threatened, though its attacks aren't especially deadly. What's interesting is that you can tame it by feeding it luminescent berries. Once tamed, it will follow you and light up dark areas during your explorations. Another notable creature is the Crystal Claw, a massive crab that inhabits amethyst geodes. While hostile, it doesn't present much of a challenge and doesn't drop particularly valuable rewards. Lastly, there's the Blaze Enderman, a hybrid of the classic Enderman and elements from the Nether. This formidable creature wields a huge axe and is adorned with blaze rods. It can unleash a fiery wave that burns everything in its path and also attacks directly with its weapon. Defeating it will reward you with ender pearls, making it the most valuable enemy in the mod. And there you have it, a list of incredible mods that can take your Minecraft experience to new levels of challenge and excitement. From terrifying monsters and massive bosses to unique creatures that bring more life to every corner of the world, these mods are sure to change the way you play forever. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Minecraft content. Also, if you know of any mods that you think should be on this list, feel free to share them in the comments. I'm always looking for new adventures to explore. Until next time, and may your journey never end.